Has Cyprus become the new powerhouse in Eurovision? Well, let's take a look at the history in the Eurovision Song Contest. Sup, you fools! Matt, ESC United, your favorite Eurovision channel, and today it is all about Cyprus. First of all, apologies for not posting any videos lately for the past week or so. I am technically on vacation. I have family in town. We're going around the country, Vegas, San Francisco, you name it. So over the next week or so, there will be less videos, less updates, but I promise you I will be back. Anyway, you have voted and decided that I'll get to review all songs of Cyprus in the Eurovision Song Contest from the first time they took part, which was in 1981, all the way up to their most recent effort in 2018. If you want to vote in future polls, make sure to subscribe to our channel, because we will actually have a poll up on our community tab and you have a say. So as said, I will react to the videos, to the songs. I do not have much time, maybe 10 seconds or so, so I will just blur out whatever comes to mind. I try to be descriptive, but it is just for fun. I may not always be as articulate as I would like to be. And most importantly, do not forget that this is just my opinions, my thoughts. It is okay if we don't agree. Don't just hit that dislike button just because we have different opinions. I would actually rather hear from you below in the comment section. Alright, so that's enough. Let's move on to the videos. There are quite a few, so let's get this ball rolling. Alright, I'm all ready and situated. Oh jeez, I got so much sun over the last few days. I like it. Gotta see the sun more. Keep in mind that this is just a reaction video, not an actual recap. If you want to listen to the full clips, I'm going to put the link in the description box, but I am focusing on discussing the songs, so don't get mad if you cannot hear the songs all the way. Well, let's hit that play button. Now this totally sounds like a song from the musical Evita, and I love the song and I love the musical, but it sounds like it. Cyprus enters the contest with a bang, if you ask me, and we need more classics like that. Anna or Anna Visi, the early 80s version that is. Very interesting. If I'm not mistaken, this was the shared best result for Cyprus up until Eleni Ferreira came along that year. The melody has such a sad feel to it, yet it feels really like something from that era and from that part of the world. I'm really enjoying this one. So good job, Cyprus. Now, we gotta be honest, while this feels a bit dated and cliche, even for 1983, it's also a little bit more authentic. And it's not hateable at all. I just think arrangement-wise, they didn't really meet my expectations. But yeah, but I like the early Cyprus days, for sure. Now, it's better than some of the other songs that year that were ranked higher, but once again, it was just a bit underwhelming melodically. And what's with those futuristic Star Trek outfits? I guess they're like, oh, we didn't have the Barbara Dex Award in 1984? Pure melancholy. This sounds definitely, it captures the sound of that era. Just not in the most effective manner. I mean, look, as someone that doesn't speak the language, the melody just won't stick, and since I don't know what she's singing, it just becomes a song, not the song. And that is, I think, the downfall of it. Ouch! Cyprus is first and only last place to date, I believe, but it happens to the best. Now, I think it was really difficult to get this one. What is this? I can tell what style it is or what the song represents, what the message is, and in the end, it's just a bit of nothing for that exact reason. Now that is charming. I'm dancing in red shoes. Now cute, wish there would be a more of an to the chorus though, but it has something I really like. In certain portions, it almost has a bit of a Madonna vibe to it, like the 80s version that is, but the chorus is very different. So yeah, cute and fits right in. Yes, the theme here is wedding. The gown, the tuxedo, but let me tell you something, I love this song. Potentially my favorite entry from Cyprus to date. I just love the chorus, melodically beautiful harmonies, and it's not trying too hard to be something that it's not. It may not be a party anthem, but I'm very fond of it. I would say probably one of the most modern songs of 1990. Definitely a summer bop. I like this. I may sound like a broken record. I just think that Cyprus was missing. What they were missing back then was a proper, effective hook that would make the song pop. But it deserved more than 14th place for sure. So this song, it doesn't go anywhere really until the chorus starts, and that's probably once again the song's downfall to me because I already lost interest by then. Her voice is also not the best, a bit thin, but then the chorus I do really enjoy, so this song I guess is the yin to my yang. Alright, Evridiki to the rescue. Now the fact that this didn't even enter the top 10, WTF, the chorus is so dreamy and it just really takes you away. It's powerful, it starts softly and then transitions into this powerful Teya Some, or whatever she's saying. I'm a big fan of this one. It's a Eurovision classic. This to me, average all the way through and through, disjointed and a bit messy. Random saxophone sounds with inexperienced singers, little charisma. You know, it's kind of like heard it all before. Sorry. This sounds authentic, and I'm a big fan of real music. Evridiki's song was heavy, right? Not an easy melody to get into right away, but once you listen to it a couple of times, you just can't help but love it. And the instrumental part to me is everything. Amazeballs. Amazeballs, one of Cyprus's best. It has a unique sound, it's authentic and powerful, he gave his everything, and the chorus is just amazing. I want to say one of my favorite songs of this awesome Eurovision country. I love it. I love it. Grand ballad with a musical theater vibe to it. It's nice. I think the orchestra should have cranked it up a notch to make it more grand. It wasn't perfect that way. And I wasn't a fan of the electric guitar sound in the song. It totally takes you out of the moment. But still, it's nice. Cyprus at their best, representing genuine and authentic local sound, something that you don't get to hear elsewhere. And I absolutely think it deserved the top 5. I loved it, it was so unique, and this is exactly why I love Eurovision. For music like that. Yeah, I like it enough. Like it has a lot of distinct and unique moments. That's good. I appreciate it for being just so different. And again, a sound you don't hear from other parts of the continent. So, kudos. I think, could be wrong, but I think this was one of the pre-favorites. Then it flopped. Cyprus tried to take a more modern route, I guess. Definitely something that can be respected. Didn't work. That being said, she just was, not good vocally, and when then the chorus kicked in, it became vocally too distracting to enjoy. I think it's just better in the studio version. Justice for Cyprus! Yes, I remember watching the contest, and Nomisa stood out to me immediately. It's probably not televote material, we saw that, due to the unusual melody progression. I thought though this was fantastic and deserved so much more. Big fan. Alright, listen, this was a good result for Cyprus, but I can't with generic boy band material, and that is what this is to me. I miss the soul of the local sound, and I get that tried something different, but it drives me crazy when there's a boy band where apparently only one guy can actually sing, and everyone else is just doing stupid hand gestures. So, no, Cyprus, I'm sorry, pass. Now this is a failed attempt at a summer bop, and worst lyrics of the year. Rhyme, zero content value. It's just, I'm feeling alive, look at me, stand close to me, call my name, we feel the same. No. Oh my god. This was amazing. Lisa's voice was so raw, but then that rawness totally worked for this song. For a quiet arrangement, nothing about this was in your face, but that's why it worked for me. Strong verses and chorus. And yes, not the sound Cyprus traditionally, not a traditional sound to it, but I take it because I love this one. You know, I think the problem with this one is I think they were trying too hard with Ela Ela. The staging probably was over the top, too much going on. The song was kind of fun though. I like it. Lyrically, not an award-winning piece. The sound though, it's fun enough. But again, it was just better in the studio version. I totally forgot that this one existed. Not a party anthem. And why do the angels cry? Innocent children die. Yeah, I don't want to dance to that. Overall, it's a generic American diva kind of song. While she can definitely sing, it's just a bit draggy. And people didn't connect with it, and neither did I. A French song for Cyprus, and 2007 was a terrible year for most countries. 27 semi-finalists, only 10 qualifiers. Early draw didn't help it either. This deserved to fly through. The song immediately, it draws you in, and from the first second on, you're just really into it. Bummer, this was good. Interesting. So, I hated the song in 2008, but then again, I was an idiot back then, I guess. Where else do I get to hear this kind of music? Only if I'm in Greece or Cyprus, at a restaurant or something like that. Is it maybe a bit cliche? Yeah, but hey, it's different and I'm all for that. It's fun for 3 minutes, though not something I would listen to a whole lot. It's kinda sweet and charming. They were going for something more dreamy, with fragile vocals. Not Christina's best performance, but it's charming enough. But again, I wasn't into it vocally. I think more prominent backup vocals would have added more depth. And so the execution, it just wasn't there. This was interesting. So I always thought that I was the only one in 2010 who loved this song. So when this qualified, I was floored. So happy though. So at least they didn't go with the stupid, hi, fly, why, goodbye, silly lyrics. So I find it lyrically quite interesting, and I just love the chorus. It's a kind of acoustic kind of sound, and it would work great at a bar. It's tough to make it work on the Eurovision stage, but I like it anyway. Okay, so I liked the song, I disliked the execution. I mean, listen to this. Vocally, just no. My favorite part is the lady twirling the big light ball at some point, going crazy. The staging, there was just so much going on stage, so they tried, but there's only so much you can do when the vocals aren't there. It was just a wasted opportunity. I think as a Eurovision fan, I'm legally obligated to love the song. It's in the contract. Seriously though, La La Love is a classic and it's so darn catchy. Again, vocally on the shaky side of things, but that darn chorus. La La Love. I guess I should hate it just for the silly lyrics, but I can't, it's so much fun. Oh yes, I made tea myself. I never thought that this had the slightest chance of qualifying, but I loved it anyway. It may feel a bit old, but I think the chorus is just beautiful. She demands your attention and it just was a nice change of pace. I had low expectations for a reason though, so bummer it didn't work out. So this song received so much crap from fans, tons of downvotes on YouTube. I think it's charming, yes, it's a cliche love song, absolutely. But give me a guitar sound and a decent melody and I'm sold. Now, I feel like this was just the moment at the show to slow down a bit between these upbeat songs and the big power ballads. Just a very sweet song I genuinely enjoyed. Oh yes, I remember during the rehearsals how they played around with the effects, with the wolves' faces, etc. And then it didn't quite work out, so they curved it quite a bit. I think this was such a good pop rock song, a deserved qualifier, and we totally needed that in 2016. Great sound, great song. Big fan. I don't know why I had to clap like this. I love Gravity. I loved it. Tommy G-san did a great job. Absolutely. Enjoyed the staging, and Havik, he's such a charming guy in person. Once again, a deserved qualifier, and while I'm a bit sad that Cyprus kindly officially departed from the original sound, more local music, I can still embrace this one. So when I first heard this song, right, I thought, yep, summer bop, fun, very solid effort. That's probably gonna convince a lot of fans. That was my opinion. Then I watched her, Eleni's performance, our first rehearsal, I should say, and I knew that this could win. I was SOLD. Now, so happy for Cyprus, and I would have been honestly okay with the victory, though of course I love Israel as well. Now, Cyprus, you have proven that you have the potential to win the contest, and we expect nothing less from you in 2019. No pressure. Don't let me down, though. There you have it, my review of Cyprus in the Eurovision Song Contest, my reaction. Hopefully I wasn't too harsh, too nice, too whatever. If you don't mind, hit that like button, that always helps us. And don't forget to leave your thoughts below in the comment section. Who are your favorites, least favorites, and where do we agree and disagree? I would love to hear from you. Until then, I'll be back with my next video soon. Have a good day, everyone. Goodbye. Boom.